Greetings, one and all, in fantasy land. It's your good friend, Johnny Vegas, back from an extended stay in beautiful Nevada. It was a wonderful trip, and it didn't cost me a dime. Thank you, Commissioner. All right, let's get to this week's picks. We're going to start right off with the Extractors going up against the Terror. Now, I know that a lot of you are going to expect me to follow suit and give this one to the Extractors by an exorbitant amount of points because I love them. Well, you're only half right. I do love them, and I still think they're one of the best teams out there. But they're not the Terror. I watched last week's game. I saw the fire in the belly by P.J. Hageman, one certain CEO of a certain Taylor Hollow Terror, and I think this guy's on the rise. I'm not convinced he's back to form, so I'm only going to give him 3 points. I'm going to give him a 3-pointer on this one, but it's definitely all Terror. Moving on, we're going to go to a match that's kind of in a Halloween-y theme for me. It's the Hangman versus the Snakektopus. The nooses, the snakes, the serpents, the gobs and gobs of Reese's Pieces falling out of my mouth. That's the good stuff, kids. That's the good stuff. Now with this one, I'm kind of seeing it going into the Hangman's favor. They kind of got that nothing-to-lose mentality that I just love in a team. Plus, I have a feeling they're going to live up to the name and slowly constrict. Much like a Snakektopus, only better because you're made out of rope and not snake. And snake is disgusting. So, Hangman, gonna give it to him by, you know what, let me think it's over. I'm gonna give it to him by 6 points. Hangman by 6. We're not going to the middle of the card, and if you need me to tell you just how important this match is, you're a freaking idiot. You have no business whatsoever in the world of fantasy football. You have no idea what goes on in this league. And quite frankly, you are too stupid of a human being to be trusted with money. It's just that simple. We have Slaughterhouse Vandals. The top of the global, the top of the central, and as far as I'm concerned, this could very well be the Super Bowl before the Super Bowl. That said, I'm going to give this one to the Slaughterhouse by 19 points. As impressive as the Vandals are, and as respected as Brian LaCicero is as a coach, no team has had a higher points per game average than the Slaughterhouse this season. I went all the way to Vienna to look up the records. It's true. So this is one of those teams, they're going to have to self-destruct or be beaten for me to root against them. So until that day happens, Slaughterhouse all the way. Coffee and spirit gum remover. I love it. We're now going into the stretch here with a matchup that's going to be interesting to watch. It's going to be the Senators versus the Thunder. Now, I'm going to be very honest. Thunder, wherever you are listening, I am extremely disappointed in you. That was a very, very poor outing. This was as bad as a remake of a popular movie made with people I don't care about. Are you listening, Footloose? Are you listening, Total Recall? Are you listening, Conan? It was weak, and you should bang your heads against the wall until you come up with a better idea. But in the meantime, while you're doing that, I'm giving this match to the Senators, and I'm making it my lock of the week with a whopping 22 points. I have to give it to the Senators, not just because of the Thunder's collapse last week, which they may or may not come back from, but to be honest, the Senators kind of got robbed in that last game, and I think they're a lot better team than their record or their play shows. And this week, I'm going to make them their lock of the week and give them all the love I got. Finally, we're going to go up to a great match this weekend. We're going to have the A-holes going up against the Roughnecks. Now, Mr. Rod Mohawk, wonderful, wonderful CEO of the Roughnecks, kind of made a little bit of a jab with me while I was on my wonderful desert vacation. And I just have one very simple response, Rod. If you're looking for me for love, you're looking in the very wrong place. I talk football. I don't talk romance. If you want love, read 50 Shades of Grey. It's on your wife's bedstand right now. Let's take a listen to it. Let me see here. His finger reaches the back of my halter dress midway down my spine, and hooking his finger beneath the top, he pulls me closer that I step back against him so that he's flush against my body. Leaning down, he inhales my hair. Sexy as all hell. And so are the Roughnecks. I gotta give you guys credit. You were dominant. You are starting to show some greatness. Stability is starting to even out. And I'm gonna give it to you over an a-hole team, who though they broke their streak last week, I'm not sure if they have enough firepower to keep up the run next. So, Roughnecks, I'm gonna give it to you 16 points. I hope you feel the love. And for all my friends out there in Fantasyland, I hope you feel the love too. I have missed you something terrible, and I'm glad to be back in your good graces. So Kamish, if you ever want to send me on a free vacation again, Italy would be nice this time of year. It'd be good to see my mama. I miss my mama. You know what? I'm going to give her a call right now. So until next week, arrivederci, baby. I forgot to pay the light bill again.
Scream disturbingly, performed removal of vocal cords.
The one in the large sausage.
2 minutes.